Game 365 podcast. I'm in the building with my boy from QTRS Worldwide. What's up, bro?
I can't complain with it though.
Man, chilling, man. So where you from?
Man, I'm born in Virginia Mason. Raised, man, right there, man, 25th and Dearborn. Man, my grandma has been taking me back and forth to Louisiana since I was 3, so that's where I got a lot of my mannerisms from. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm from the city though.
For sure. How has growing up in, the CD, the Central District of Seattle, Washington, kind of influenced, the way you go about life and shit?
Man, in the city, man, and living in other places, because I lived in Atlanta before, and just, man, we real diverse out here, so it teaches you how to deal with different kind of people. You know what I mean? Even though coming up in the CD in my era, we was mostly black, but outside of the Central, you got Filipinos, you got Samoans. I mean, it's a melting pot of everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you just learn how to deal with different people and then, you just know how to adapt and type shit. You know?
For sure. Was you creative in school? Like, did you draw? Did you, have like a different way that you went about, with style and fashion or something?
Man, I wish I knew how to draw. I ain't gonna lie.
I
admire people that knew how to draw.
Yeah, yeah.
I always wish I knew how to draw.
Mm-hmm.
But in school, I don't know, shit. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur for real, but it's just creativity. I don't know. It's just always wanted to make shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Sometimes when you be bored and shit at the house, you know what I mean? As a kid, you know what I mean? You learn ways of, branch out and do shit, you know what I mean?
Was the hustle always in you? Like, did you have a lemonade stand when you was young?
No, I didn't have a lemonade stand. I think my first, I ain't gonna say that on camera, but it been in.
Yeah. Niggas was selling candy though when I was growing up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to, I couldn't say that because it wasn't really, but my first official, was.
For sure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What was there any entrepreneurs in your family?
Not that I knew of, but my great grandfather. Where you at? This guy right here, man. Florence Williams, Daddy Florence, down in Farmerville, man. He was an entrepreneur. He farmed. He had watermelons, chickens, cows.
That's what's up.
All that kind of stuff, man. He had game. They say he would go into town, because in the country, you got the country and you got in town.
Yeah.
So he lived in the country, so he would take what he got from the country where he stayed at, take it in town, cut open the watermelons, let that smell get out there, and before you know it, he got a crowd. What? That's what they told me. I wasn't there, but that's what they told me.
Yeah. That was early. That was early hustling. That was really making something out of nothing, man. Shit that grew up, grew, and they probably had back then. They probably had fruit and just doing a whole lot of shit on trees and animals and shit, living off the fat of the land. That's where that kind of saying comes from. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Being that it's in your blood and you got just that rich history going back south, because a lot of us come from the south.
Absolutely.
Were you kind of like introduced to like creativity young? Like, were you like putting stuff together, or was it just kind of more or less like as you got older, you just found a way that, you just said, I want to be a business owner and I'm going to just go down this lane right here?
Man, I always wanted to be a business owner. I never wanted to work for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
As far as implementing the creative stuff, I used to make music.
Oh, okay.
I still make music.
Yeah, for sure. I
still make music.
Yeah.
But taking it from, I don't know, it's all in your brain. Like if you create, let's say you creative at, it might be something simple, man. You might have been a child that had been good at Legos, you know what I'm saying? You could transfer that and now you building buildings, you know what I'm saying? You're making skyscrapers and things of that nature. So it's really, it's in all of us, you know what I'm saying? We just got to channel into what piques your interest.
Yeah, that creativity and being able to, what they call it, transferable skills. Yeah, for sure. So, being that, you love music and you rap and shit, was you feeling like, you know, what came first, the rapping or the brand?
Oh no, the music definitely came first.
The music came first.
The music definitely came first.
Okay, so did you realize, you know, that every artist just has to have some merch, and you was like, fuck that, I just got to create some merch?
Man, so the beginning of the Quarters thing, I went to school in Atlanta, went to Clark Atlanta University. People there from all over the country. Everybody go home, they come back, everybody rocking their neighborhood shirt, their city shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't got no shirt.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm just telling people about this shit.
Yeah.
And for everybody from everywhere wearing their local tee.
Yeah.
So that really sparked it in my brain, like, I need something need to shake about that. You know what I'm saying? And that was back in, what year I go down there? 04 or something. I'm like, wait, you know what I mean? About to touch 40. But anyway, yeah, it was that kind of stuff, man. And yeah, that sparked it. But the music, doing the music, and I put out a project called North Pacific Breeze 98144.
Yeah.
And I had dropped some tees with it and some lighters and some ball caps. And the shit sold hella fast. So it kind of sparked in my brain.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It might be time, you know what I'm saying, really push that t-shirt shit
Real
that
talk.
you been thinking about and what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was that type of thing.
That's what's up, man. How was that experience in Atlanta? Like, was it, you know, from going to school and shit, was it just multicultural? Was it motherfuckers coming from the East Coast, the West Coast, down South? How was that?
Man, I tell all my people, man, you got to get out of town. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Going down there,
Yeah.
it was a beautiful thing. Just initially, man, it was so many beautiful black women down there. That's really what brought me down there. My cousin got married in 01. We went down there. I'm like, man, I'm seeing black folks. These black folks look like they got money. You know what I'm saying? There's black folks everywhere. As soon as you get off the plane, they everywhere got money or don't got. But going down there was like a Serengeti, man. You got tall ones, short ones, thick ones, skinny ones, and this. You got to stay focused though, and I stayed focused and made sure I did what I need to do in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, I love being around all the black
for sure.
Man. But it was different, bro.
Yeah.
Let me say this, because one thing I learned, as far as like on some Seattle shit coming from the inner city, leaving at 18, I only thought hustle was something illegal.
Yeah.
When I went to the A, I learned everything that you can make money off everything. Yeah. There used to be a cat down there that had he had this big old orange, like them truck van looking things. And on the side it said like 20 socks for like $30, 20 pairs of socks for $3. I'm like, man, you getting money, you doing it. So it woke my game up in that sense, like, man, everything is good. You know what I mean?
For sure. How did they take to your music? Because I know you was rapping in college. You was, you know, spitting and doing your thing.
I mean, I fuck around with my people. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't serious about putting shit out and nothing down there. I was trying to get in and get up out of here because I had longs.
For sure.
Watching, I'm trying to get to you. Yeah. That's why we're doing the interview right now. I'm trying to get to you when I can get to you. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get in and get out. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But,
for sure. So, being in college, ATL. Down south, everybody coming back and forth, you know, when they go home on the break or whatever, holidays and shit with their merch. Right. Boom. Did the Quarters idea come right then and there? Or did you have to go back to Seattle and time passed and you created Quarters?
Yeah, I definitely came back home, had a vision of what I wanted to do. Stuff wasn't going how I wanted it to go. Started put out the merch with the CD, and Quarters came after that. I always wanted to do some shit, but I started studying first too. Though. I started reading books and shit. Yeah. Book by the cat Mark Echo. What's the name of that book? But it's a book by Mark Echo. I can't remember the name of it. They can look it up. Google Mark Echo book. I read that book and just things about branding. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And it came from there and birthed from there. And I just kept rolling. You know what I'm saying?
So where'd the name Quarters come from? And tell everybody what it stands for. Like, cause it's a unique name. I like the logo.
Appreciate it.
I like what you're doing. So let's let them know.
Okay, man. Quarters initially off top 25th Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a saying, I make my quota and then I'm back to the quarter.
Yeah,
That's my saying, my personal saying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Quarter is 25th Avenue, but also quarter is a form of change. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we have acronyms like Quality Transitions, Refreshing Souls, Quiet Travels, Revolutionizing Self, The Quintessence, Taking Real Steps, and Quitting Terminates Reaping Success. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
So we just represent positive change.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Type situation.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Did when you first jumped into the game, was it hard to like actually put your merch out? Like, you know, was it like barriers to entry?
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I tell people all the time, my first tee, I couldn't give it away. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't give it away, but what I learned and what we all need to know is that we got to learn from our losses.
Yeah, for sure.
So by me taking that hit early, having all these shirts that I can't sell, it put in my mind, you got to make some shit that's gonna affect people. You got to make some shit that's gonna put something on their mind.
Yeah.
That's like a man. My granddaddy called them like conversation pieces.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? People see it, they're gonna ask you about it. What does that mean? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is from there, and then just growing from there, from t-shirts to the hoodies, sweat. I just wanted to do fresh. I just wanted to keep the people fresh.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep them
fresh. Yeah, and they gonna come back. You keep them fresh, and then, like you said, the conversation piece, if they go somewhere wearing a hat or whatever merch they got and people ask them about it, then they're going to put you on because word of mouth, guerrilla marketing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's how I get around. I man, through God's blessings and word of mouth, some of my best customers come from people telling it, where you get that from?
Yeah.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a blessing.
So, speaking of support and customers, you know what I'm saying, has it been all positive, or have you had some kickback, like, you know, cats hating and cats not really, you know, because, you know, cats to get up under you and learn and want to support the brand, but just so they can emulate the brand too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, I ain't never took none of that. I know, and I understand it too, because I might do it too. I might spend some money with a brother.
Yeah.
We both in the game. I'm like, man, how'd you do that? And I'll give you even more money for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem paying for game. You know what I'm saying? If they accept it.
Yeah, for sure.
If people come to me and I give them, I can't nobody say, if they really know me and they really rock with me, I done gave them all the game. What I done did, how I did it.
Yeah.
Just don't say my name.
Just don't, you know what I mean? For sure. For sure. Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about that, and I believe in that too, and that's why my podcast and my brand is called Game 365, because I'm always trying to get with cats that pop game, give away game, spit game, utilize game to grow, to build. And I believe that if you got something unique to what you got going on, you ain't worried about what the next cat doing, because it's like being downtown back in the old school. Everybody got a sack, but nigga, I got hustle in me, so I'm gonna know how to get my money regardless of what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it's all about. You see what I'm saying?
Game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
There'll be 1,000 people in the basketball gym for tryouts.
Man,
how you gonna stand out?
How you gonna stand out?
Your game.
Your game.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Real talk, man. What was your best selling merch to date? Like what? Was it the hats? Was it some sweats? Was it some jackets? Was it coat, t-shirt? Like, you know what I'm saying? What they love.
Man, they love these hats. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
They love these hats, bro.
Yeah. Them hats is nasty, boy. I was like, woo.
I appreciate
them hats is nasty. And I don't wear hats, but I was like, I love them hats though. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, brother.
I just don't got the head for no hat for some reason.
Man, we gonna have to. I ain't gonna force it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, they love the hats. Though,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
A blessing, man. It's yeah, they love them hats, and that's another piece of game. Like people, they're against ads. They're against paying for ads.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. By me, that changed my game. It stepped my game up a lot by putting a little
couple dollars into it. Yeah.
Run it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now some 100 followers a day, 200 followers a day. But the trick is you gotta boost the. We talking about Instagram.
Yeah, boost your post.
Boost the post that the people that already follow you like. In my experience.
So what you mean? Let's give some game and let's talk about that for whoever's listening that can touch basis. This is a conversation piece. Do you think that, so you mean like when you see a post that you post and you get a lot of likes and off that post, boost that one?
The one, yeah, let's say, because some people boost posts because for their person, they boost a selfie. We talking business. We talking about
business.
Yeah,
we talking about business.
If Game 365 drop a new shirt and you see that, oh, this shirt got way more likes than what I usually post.
Yeah. I
would say boost that post, because if it's not something that says something locally, there's more people around the United States that's gonna like that as well. They're gonna tap in and see what you're about.
Yeah.
From my experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how you could grow your market. That's how I grew. You know what I mean?
No, real talk, and that's what business is, though. So speaking on that, stand on that subject, what do you believe that marketing and advertising does to a local business?
It could take you worldwide. It could take you worldwide. You know what I'm saying? If you do it right.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If you do it right. If you understand your market and you understand the people that rock with you.
Yeah.
And you tailor your advertisement toward them, it's gonna reel it in. I deal with product though. I'm not like a big. You're not gonna get no $100,000 commercial from QTRS Worldwide right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you some product that's
for sure.
That's A1. That's worth every penny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. And the branding and the packaging is beautiful. I like that. You can't, real talk. That's unique. I told you, I didn't know what you was about to pull up out of there. I seen the hat, because you never know when a brand like that, when you're not pigeonholing yourself in just to one lane, you never know what a cat's gonna come with. That could have, you could have came out of there with a towel or something.
Right.
Something different.
That's how Gucci get their money. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They get their money through how they package that shit.
Yep.
You probably wear that shit a few times in the rain, and it might go bad.
Yeah.
I don't try because I don't want mine to go bad.
Yeah, real talk.
But it might though.
Real talk.
When they sell you some shit, they gonna have that shit wrapped with the ribbon. They gonna have a little note up in there. The whole shebang.
Yeah. So investing into yourself helps you in the long run.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't see how else you gonna do it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in, because a lot of people want other people to invest in them.
Yeah.
But if you ain't riding for yourself, how you expect somebody to ride for you? You know
Talk to me.
But yeah, that's how I see it.
How important is education? Learning, the industry, learning the field, the business, learning what you're doing, not just thinking because my homeboy got a clothing line that, I can get a clothing line and not knowing what I'm doing just because I got a couple dollars in my pocket.
Right. If you don't have education, that couple of dollars is gonna turn to nothing plus a deficit. Fast. You gotta have education with mostly everything you do. You know what I'm saying? If you jumping into an industry, I would suggest you read about it. We all don't know everything about everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even listening to other people's story can help you with your. I'm thinking I'm the only one going through it with manufacturers. But I read the book about the dude from Nike.
Phil Knight.
Phil Knight. What's it? Shoe Dog. That book is nice. You know what I'm saying? But he was talking about how he was, all the bullshit he was going through with the manufacturer. So it kind of let me know, like, I'm on the right track with this shit.
You ain't alone in this shit. Exactly. You ain't alone. You know what I'm saying? Right. And a lot of people, don't realize that, you turn these obstacles into stepping stones, bro. If you really a business person, you got a passion for what you do, you're going to not allow that to, discourage you for the long run. It might in the moment because, like you said, manufacturers or even being a rap artist, I can't get no studio time or the labels or whatever the platform that Spotify, Apple, etc. I'm trying to put my music on or the distribution. But I'm not, if I really believe in what I'm doing, I'm going to stay down for it.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
It's vision, man.
It's vision.
You got to stay true to your vision. And on one of our hats, we say achieve what you visualize. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, but if you work toward it, you familiar with the subconscious mind?
Yeah.
That type of shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like as a man thinketh, he can become.
Yeah.
And we all, just like we see shit that we ain't expect to see, we can think some shit we ain't expect to think. Ooh. But if we train our mind for greatness, I feel like we really about that and get real ourselves, we on the path right there.
Yeah.
And before you know it, things start happening to you and for you.
Yeah.
That you ain't even expect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. I don't know. I ain't know how I was gonna get to this point where I'm shipping shit all these other places. I know that's where I wanted to be though.
Yeah, yeah.
And shit start coming around. You know what I mean?
Manifestation.
Right.
Manifestation.
Right.
Yeah. How has quarters changed your life?
Man, I ain't punched the clock in going almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's been supporting me, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Quarters, man, it's the platform, you know what I'm saying? It's the brand.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always think about when this run out, well, not quarters, but before quarters, when this run out, what I'm gonna do after that?
What I'm gonna do next?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk.
Outside it changes
man,
fast.
I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta be able to adapt.
Real talk.
So with quarters, just like we was talking off camera, like I could put as long as it fits to my quality.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to sell rubber bands, I'm gonna sell the dopest rubber bands that I can sell, and it's gonna have this platypus on it, and the cats gonna know when they see that.
Yeah,
like, this some A1 shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with a brand, you can sell anything. Socks. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of the platypus, so what made you put that on there? Like, what does that symbolize to you?
Man, it's really, man. I was watching Discovery Channel one day, and man, this cat, he was telling the story, but it was what was the name of that? It was something about the most poisonous animals or whatever, and it was a platypus on there. And I thought he was a funny looking motherfucker because he got the bill and he looked like a beaver duck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what made me lock in with it though, this dude was telling the story. It was funny to me.
Yeah.
He walked up on it thinking it was sweet, and he tried to pet it. Didn't know that the thing was poisonous, and he lifted up his foot or whatever, and stung the shit out of him.
What?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was just funny to me. I was like, oh, that's cool. He looked cool, you know what I mean? But you can't just run up on him.
Yeah, real talk.
I mean?
Yeah, that's,
you know what I mean? But I just took that, I was like, man, because we need I felt like I always wanted a mascot for my shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's filthy though, because you put it together right though, so that's good.
Appreciate it.
How important are to you, or if that's something that you could tell a young up and coming, you know what I'm saying, streetwear brand owner, switching up your looks, coming different, not always having the same type of print, not always having the same type of stitch, kind of like just switching it up. You know, you got different type of logos, different type of placements on your clothes and stuff like that.
Man, to me, art is marquee. Art is the headline of all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we based on. You know what I'm saying? Is the art. Make sure that the art is dope. Our position, we trying to push. Our slogan is keep the people fresh, but art is the marquee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to a young up and comer that's thinking about that, keep your eyes open, man, and stay curious. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind open and think about what you want to tell. Think about what you want to tell. What story you want to tell. You know what I'm saying? With the hella ugly pieces, I just wanted to. It's some stuff that been going on before it was televised. Yeah. Rest in peace, my big cutty, Big Aaron. Yeah. Rest in peace, Lil Aaron too. You know what I mean? But Big Aaron, you know what I'm saying? We've been going through police brutality. And them getting off and black police turning the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? That's when I learned that he black, but their color, they blue. Yeah, they blue. You know that's the understanding I came up under. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just, just that kind of shit and just putting it out there like this is what it looked like. Just look at it. It's ugly. It's ugly. You hear about it, but this is what it looked like. It may not be like this all the time, but you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What's your definition of game? Man, I knew you was gonna ask this. I was thinking about the righteous answer, man. But off top, game to me is information that works. You know what I'm saying? Information that you give to people that actually works. And the know-how to apply it. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, that's game. Application. You gotta know how to apply it right, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. My partner told me this when I was locked up walking the yard in Walla Walla. I ain't gonna never forget it. He said, man, you could put a crate of books on a donkey and people over there gonna be like, look at that donkey with all that knowledge. He said, but intelligence is knowledge in action.
application.
Right.
Motherfucker can know a whole lot of shit, but if you don't know how to apply it,
Right.
that's what good game is. You know what I'm saying? It's being able to apply in any and every situation something that's going to get you a benefit or results, desired results. Some people do manipulate, some people finesse, some people do it for the good. It's on you and who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Real talk.
So I want to touch on the rap career a little bit, man, because I'm not gonna shy away from that.
It's all great.
You feel what I'm saying? What's your rap name?
Oh, East, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They've been calling me Eastwood since 7th grade, man.
Yeah,
Shout
for sure.
out my brother Mo Bees, man.
Yeah.
D-Lug, you know what I mean? That's my other brother, man.
For sure.
He was the first one to call me Eastwood.
Yeah.
And then it just went from Eastwood to East.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, shit, if there's another East, I'm going to differentiate myself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the 25 on it.
Yeah, yeah,
East
yeah.
25th Avenue
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What you like most about doing music? Is it just a way to vent? Is it a way to get your thoughts and your, just what you're going through? Or you just like it because you just like being, you know what I'm saying, just in the moment, putting out quality music and just venting and shit,
Man, to me, music is like breathing. You know what I'm saying? All this shit music. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's how I see it. You know what I mean? Like even with colors, like this is a loud color. So if we put it with music, this would be a song a beat that would have a lot of bright sounds in it. You know what I'm saying? With the darker, we have like the little monotone sounds type shit. That's how I kind of see shit. But music, I love man, cause it's man. Yeah, music is just music, man. Ain't nothing better than music and marijuana, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, you can do the music without the weed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But music is, man, it's a way to express yourself, and it's really deep. Folk don't understand how deep music really is, and don't even understand like why they bobbing their heads, what they bobbing their heads. You know what I'm saying? With tempos and you know types. That's some other shit.
Well, how many albums you got out, or songs, or like what?
Shit, man, I don't even because I started out pushing Boss Mind Records. That was my first thing. I used to stand on 23rd and Dearborn in front of Parnell's and sell CDs all day. Right there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Boss Mind Records was the first thing. We dropped hella mixtapes. Every Day, All Day, volume. It's a bunch of shit, man. People know if they was outside back then, they know.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever did an actual musical merch collab, like where it just really went with, what I'm saying, each other? Like literally, I don't know if the album was called something that was on the clothes, or you know what I'm saying, or something that, just really kind of just segued into each other.
Man, the only time I did that was with the North Pacific Breeze, when I was talking about. I was like, I think that was 2011. But yeah, that was the time I did that. But you know what I'm saying? It was that type of thing. Yeah. I want to do some shit though. I want to collaborate with artists. I want to do collabs with artists. Like let's say me and Kerry Stacks did a collab.
Yeah, shout out Kerry Stacks. I remember that. That shit's hard.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Yeah, me and Kerry Stacks did one, but I like to do stuff like that, man. I want to curate some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a collab then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Curate some shit and come out with something dope, and just, you know what I'm saying, something that's tailored toward the artist and what they're talking about and what their brand is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like lately, I've been into that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure. That's what's up. Have you ever thought of like making the record label just quarters, calling it quarters?
Nah, cause I want to separate it.
Okay.
Cause I would want to separate. If I don't even think. To be honest, I'm not even thinking about making no record label.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about I make music though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I produce type shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn near every day.
Yeah. Okay.
Work on my practice, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just ain't putting that out. I'm just keeping my blade sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Guarantee.
Type shit,
Keeping
you know
working on that craft, man. So it don't get rusty.
Yes, sir.
Guaranteed. What you got working on right now? Any new drops, anything that people can look out for? You got website, you know what I'm saying? Or they can find you on IG.
Yes, sir. And right now what I'm working on, these hats, man. These hats been going. I don't have none with me because they've been going. You know
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it.
It's because we do the these are like the 1-7s and the 1-1s type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that, but I really want to drop a cold ass sweatsuit. I want to drop a real cozy sweatsuit for him, you know what I'm saying? Working on that type of shit. Working on all kind of designs, bro. I got hella shit drawn up, but I just gotta find the right manufacturer that could, you know what I mean?
Put it together like you want to.
Yeah. Man, it's tricky, man, but it's on the way.
Yeah. How has the support been from Seattle, from the hometown for quarters?
Man, I ain't even, man, I love, man, shout out to Seattle, man, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't even gonna lie. Seattle got me to where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to eat off the land before it got cool other places, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the city and everybody that do rock.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
That's all I give a fuck about. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
you know
guarantee. Guarantee, man.
Yeah. As of late though, I'm trying to figure out, man. Y'all gotta talk to me, because these out of town folks, they buying it up, man. What's up with Seattle? What y'all want to wear now, man? Let me know. You know what I mean? What's going on?
For sure. Give everybody your social media, where to follow you, where to go get the merch at.
Okay, on my everything East25, East the number 2 FIVE, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
Game 365 quarters, man.
For sure, appreciate it.
Worldwide, we out.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.